Today on Grace Fitness, we're going to be testing our 1 rep maxes on squat, bench and deadlift. Differently to any other 1 rep max video, we're going to be doing a sober versus hungover, in competition with each other to see if drinking really does affect your progress in the gym.
Here goes nothing.
Squats was our first lift. We're warming up to our 1 rep max to see how much weight we could lift, but also who could lift the most weight. As the weight went up, it was getting harder and harder. Tom was hoping to take the lead on this one. 180 was the heaviest I could go, and only just managed to get it up. Tom managed to smash through my weight, so he was going to go a little bit heavier. It was time for his 1 rep max, and it was safe to say he wasn't going up anymore. But he beat me at 190 kilos. We then moved to bench press. I couldn't take part because of injury, but Tom was going to give it his best go. It was a bit of a struggle with 100, but he thought, why not go for 125? Yeah, but it didn't quite go to plan. So we dropped it down 5 kilos and got the 120. We then moved swiftly onto deadlifts. I was hoping to take the lead on this one as it was my favourite lift. 3 plates were moving nicely, so he added some more weight. This was Tom's 1 rep max, so he went for it, but first attempt he failed. But then he did something he wasn't proud of. He went for a sumo deadlift, and just about managed to get it up, almost breaking his back in the process.
I'm never doing that again. I just nearly broke my back.
I smashed through 200 kilos and then thought, why not go for a 1 rep max?
Going for an all-time PB of 240 kilos.
Yeah, maybe I was a little optimistic. So I dropped it down and thought I'd go for 220 kilos. This was going to be maximum effort. There was no way I was going up, so that was the final lift of the day. So these were the totals for the sober lifts. Once we finished the lifts, we had a few days rest to recover. It was then time to get drunk. All we're going to be drinking is straight vodka. Good night, we'll never forget. We're not big drinkers, so we were hoping for the worst hangover possible. We were aiming for half a bottle of vodka each and more drinks when we went out. We've always tried to avoid the hangover, but this time we were aiming for it, so we set some ground rules. Limited water, no food, go to sleep as late as possible, and a taxi back to avoid any burning of calories. Yep, and the vodka started to kick in. We finished up the vodka and then hit the town. We had a heavy night, but we wanted to see if training hungover was actually worth it. So we went out for some more drinks, hit the club, and then headed home. And it's safe to say that we felt like death. But we got up and went straight to the gym. We attempted the lifts in the same order, starting with squats.
Here goes nothing.
We were even struggling with the warm-up.
I even felt heavy, to be honest.
I feel really sick.
That's the thing, I swear that alcohol just makes you not want to do it at all. Put collars on there.
No, it's 100.
Yeah, I know, but I can't even stand straight, let alone squat straight.
We were struggling to stay awake, let alone lift our 1 rep maxes. We had no choice but to go up and wait. We both only had about 5 hours sleep, so it wasn't helping. We weren't just worried about the weight, but we were also worried about our safety.
How was it? I felt like about 200 kilos. If anyone wants to comment on my form, just go ahead, I don't really care.
We were prepared to do anything and push this till failure. Right, here we go. It was time to try and match my sober 1 rep max.
Oh my god.
I feel like I can just go to sleep there, literally.
I feel ill. I don't feel that weak.
They didn't drink enough then, did he?
Tom had even more weight than me, so was he going to do it?
Oh my god. Yeah, alcohol doesn't affect my performance.
Oh, you didn't drink enough. I did a couple of extra shots then.
God.
It was then time for bench press.
The racks are in the way as well. Disgusting. We have to breathe here.
After catching his breath back, we then bumped up the weight.
Because we still feel a little bit drunk, surely it should help us with a bit of energy.
I bench 100.
Sadly, I couldn't take part. Well, to be fair, it wasn't really sad. I was just happy I was getting some rest.
1 repetition maximum.
I think I'm getting this.
I feel like I need to eat some like
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
1 rep max attempt.
Come on. Come on. Drive.
Oh my god.
It clearly shows that the hangover is affecting the strength, but would it for the biggest lift of all, the deadlift? Alcohol is a depressant, so although we felt great last night, we weren't feeling great right now. But enough of the excuses. It wasn't feeling too bad, so we were hoping we could match the sober weight.
No, but it's no straps and it hurts my back.
I need straps.
The only traps he has the trap arms. Right, it was my turn to go for Tom's 1 rep max. Surprisingly, it moved okay. It was then Tom's turn. The sober attempt was a struggle, so this was optimistic.
Yeah, I saw that. Go on. Come on!
After failing, it was time for my attempt. This was the ultimate test of whether you can lift more hungover.
Come on, come on. Final lift. Big one, big one. Go, 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 go.
So, it's not optimal to train hungover, but it doesn't affect your strength that much. Next time on Grace Fitness, we're going to be taking you through a life-changing injury.